Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Treasure Trove Tarot, also known here on YouTube as Mystic Moon. Welcome to my second channel and welcome to your reading today. So the topics are going to be about career as well as self and also love. So this career could be about your existing job situation, perhaps upcoming jobs and opportunities. The self energy will be focused on your self-empowerment and healing. And the love can be about self-love. It can be about clearing old love, healing from old love, as well as opening ourselves up to new love opportunities on the horizon. So some of this reading is going to be available here on this channel, and some of it will be available on the extended bonus version reading. So I will put that link down below just in case you guys are interested. So all the decks I'll be using, I'll let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck. Everything will be listed down below. So let's go ahead and get started, and obviously just take what resonates for you today. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and see, what do we need to know about the self? Why don't we start there? What is the vibration right now and the message in regards to the self? The deck that's perfect for this is called the Sacred Self Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. So let's see what we need to know about the self today. What messages does Spirit have for us in regards to ourselves? Okay, so we have dare to adventure outside of your comfort zone. This is a time of expansion, new opportunities, and doing things you've always held back on. There is no more time to waste. Get out of here and explore. Or I should get out of there. Get out there and explore. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. But basically, you guys, what Spirit is saying is that we need to come out of our comfort zone. If there's something that we've been doing over and over again and we keep getting the same exact results, it's time to shift things up. That's the only way that things are going to shift and change. So I love that that is our message to start off with. This deck is called the Spiritual Gifts Oracle. So let's see what else we need to know about ourselves at this time. We have Channeler. With a heightened consciousness having power to channel divine messages, you have the ability to open people's eyes to the unforeseen. So this is basically telling you that you guys are natural intuitives. You are connected to divine messages and energy. So some of you guys might feel guided at this time to work with this energy, maybe even, channel messages for other people, bring people your wisdom of things that you're learning, etc. So there's something about this energy. You were meant to channel what comes to you. You're definitely connected to a higher consciousness. So that's about working with this energy. So maybe it's time for some of you to even take a class or a course or something to learn how to tap deeper into your channeling abilities. And maybe that could be a little scary for you because maybe you feel like you're not, you're not that kind of person that can ever do something like that. And you are being asked to pull outside of that small thinking and really expand yourself and do something outside of your comfort zone. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. Ooh, we have the Page of Swords. See that message in a bottle? It's waiting to be found. So there is some sort of a message for you I am seeing here from Spirit today. It's being channeled to you. It's like being like a spiritual download that you're getting, or some sort of sign that you're receiving, or maybe someone has said something to you or you've heard something, and it's like it's too many times for you to ignore it now. It's something that keeps coming up for a reason, and you need to listen to it. So that's the way that it's coming to you. It could just be like an inner knowingness. It's just a clear understanding that you have that this is something that you're meant to do. So I definitely see today that you're being told to follow this guidance, to follow this message. It might even be like a message that's coming to you in written form, and you're going to see words, and those words are going to be another confirmation from Spirit that there's something that you need to do. So some of you, it might not be that you are wanting to become a channeler, but it could be that this channeled message is coming to you through written words. You're going to see words that are going to indicate to you that you need to move here, or that you need to leave this, or that you need to do that. That's literally how this energy is working in your life right now. So something very significant. But for some of you guys, even if it's not written words, it's an inner knowingness. You just know. The words are inside of your head. The words are just in your brain. They're just there. And that is because they are being channeled from your higher self, your higher consciousness that's connected to the divine, that's giving you guidance, and you're being asked to do something different. You're being asked to take a risk. You're being asked to go outside of your comfort zone because you need to explore, you need to live. There's something beyond what you're experiencing right now that's meant for you. Are you listening? And I'm getting here that it's coming to you, but it's up to you on what you want to do with that information. Very interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and get some more. Let's see what else we need to know here. What else is Spirit bringing us today about ourselves? We have, your etheric body is extremely permeable. Be conscious of any darker energies or negative thoughts that can quickly send your vibration downhill. Protect and seal your aura at this time. So some of you guys might be asked right now for your own empowerment and your own mental health to make sure that you shield yourself from things that are of low vibrational energy. This can include many things. This could include gossiping. So if, let's just say, you listen to certain TV shows or podcasts or YouTubers, or just energy, like subjecting yourself to energy that is kind of, it makes you feel stressed, or it makes you feel irritated or angry. This could even be the news. It might be that right now your energy field is so sensitive that you're being asked to maybe take a break from those things. It could even be a person. It could even be a toxic situation, like a toxic group of people that get together, or even like your workspace. So try to make small moves if you can't make a complete move, to shift things in that energy field, because it seems like something might really be affecting your energy. And it could even be to take it to the next level. Maybe do some research on particular herbs or stones, or, maybe burn some sage in your energy field. Maybe take some sea salt baths, to kind of work with some aromatherapy that detoxes, or carry stones that protect your energy field around you if you're subjected to this energy on a daily basis. So we are being asked to be aware that there is some sort of energy around us that is, perhaps we're like absorbing it, and we need to kind of put up that shield between us and that energy. So whatever that means to you guys, Spirit is saying there could be something that is disempowering you without you even realizing it. So think about it today. Think about it today and take some sort of action step. Okay, interesting. We have water. So I did just talk about a sea salt bath, but water is very purifying. It's cleansing. We need to bathe ourselves. We need to wash some sort of energy off of ourselves. So one of my favorite rituals to work with, the element, is water. I love fire as well, but when it comes to releasing things and letting go, water is my go-to. Now I have a bath. I know not everybody has a bath, so you can do this in a shower, but this is about visualizing every single day that you get into the shower, whether that's the morning or night, or even both, and just imagining just letting go of everything, and just imagining that it's being taken down the drain and it's being rid from your energy field. So just visualization can work as well. But if you are taking a bath, there's all kinds of things that you can, of course, do your research on the safety of aromatherapy, using carrier oils, as well as, herbs that are safe, or stones even that are safe, that you can put into like little sachets and put them in your bath, and just, marinate in that energy, and then let it purify, and then take it all down the drain. So that energy right there. But water, of course, is about our emotions, and it's also psychic energy as well. So I do feel like if some of you guys are feeling just kind of depressed or heavy or sad, you could be taking on the emotions of other people. So this could be maybe taking a course, or reading a book, or doing research on how to shield your energy properly. So that way you're not walking around as an energetic sponge all the time for other people. And usually when you're an empath, people are drawn to you because that is a very comforting energy. But then you will attract a lot of vampires, and you'll attract a lot of people that may want to take advantage of your time and your energy. So this is about learning techniques on how to put up healthy boundaries, or to say no, or how to just, politely disengage with people. Learning these techniques will become a habit for you, and you'll just become stronger, and you won't feel so agitated and heavy all the time because of other people's energy. So there is a need to do that, is what Spirit is saying today. There's a need to be able to properly purge energy that doesn't belong to you. I love this, Queen of Pentacles. So now this is earth energy. This is about being strong. This is about, just being in your empowered center. It's about, people, when they see you or they deal with you, you're solid, okay? So the sensitive empath definitely is a beautiful, wonderful, kind, and amazing energy. But like I said, a lot of people will mistake your kindness for weakness and try to take advantage of you. So sometimes learning to put up healthy boundaries or to say no to people requires you to be in your center. And you can't be in your center if you're not taking care of you. So Spirit saying, take some time to tend to your physical needs, your physical body. Do some grounding techniques. This could even be about, being in your body as far as doing movements, stretches, yoga, working out, hiking, just going for a walk, whatever this is going to do in order to kind of put you back into your center, to get you grounded. Because sometimes that water energy can just be very wishy-washy. We can feel like we're all over the place, like we're running through a washing machine, just all over the place with everything that we're feeling. So if you guys are feeling this way, and it might not even have anything to do with other people, it just has to do with maybe the way that you are processing things, we are being asked to really take some physical, practical steps in order to center ourselves and to put our feet on the ground and get grounded with our thinking, and then that will automatically transform into feeling more grounded, right? So whatever we're engaging in, we're being asked to pay attention to this and figure out techniques to cleanse this, and maybe do a daily exercise that will help us not to lose ourselves so much, or to be in emotional, chaotic situations with ourselves or even with other people. Okay, so let's go ahead and get one more set, and then we're going to move on to career. We have Spirit is currently pushing you, to rest your physical, emotional, and mental body, as you may be overworking yourself. Take time to replenish your energy now. You are doing too much. I love this. So it's very bright in the room, and so I feel like it's kind of washing these out, you guys. So I apologize if you can't really see that very clearly. But anyways, yes, this makes sense to me why the Queen of Pentacles is here. The water energy, like I said, the bath. So that bath energy could be all about us really giving ourselves permission to relax. Sometimes that is all you have at the end of your day. It's your time. So whatever that is, whether it's a bath, reading a book, snuggling up and watching your favorite TV show, making yourself some tea, that is you time. So it's about making sure that you guys are taking time for that at least once a day. You owe it to yourselves. And one thing that I'm doing in the morning before I even start, answering my emails and doing social media and all this other stuff that consumes pretty much every single one of my days, I go outside with my cats, with a book, at least for an hour, and that is my time to just set the day, set the tone. So it's very important. Fashionista, you know how to dress the part, accentuating your best features and making heads turn your way, becoming the center of attention everywhere or anywhere that you go. So what I'm getting, you guys, is this has something to do with the outer, but now we need to work on the inner. Everything on the outside might look great, but on the inside, are you dying? On the inside, are you just feeling crummy? Do you have to put on a fake front for people, or even just for the world, just to make everybody believe that you're doing just fine when maybe deep down inside you're not? So there is something about, maybe we're trying too hard to make it seem like we're okay, but why aren't we working on being okay? So that's kind of a message there. It's interesting. Sometimes we'll spend more energy and time making it look like we're okay instead of just doing the work to be okay. And we have the Six of Cups. Okay, the Six of Cups is a card of the past. The Six of Cups is, so I'm getting a few different messages here. The Six of Cups, of course, is about the past. It's about childhood or childish energy. Maybe some of us have been doing this for so long, it's just a part of who we are. It's just something that we do. It's a defense mechanism, showing everybody on the outside that we're okay, but really on the inside, we just feel like we're not living the life that we want to live, or we're not doing the things that we want to do, or we just feel like we were so much happier in the past. So we are being asked, you guys, to do the work on the inside. Doing the work on the outside is not enough. It's not enough. It will only temporarily make you feel better. So let's just say you have some kind of issues with your self-esteem, and maybe you are not feeling good about your body. So if, let's just say, you get back to the gym and you get back to maybe an ideal weight for yourself and you feel really good, yes, that can help. But whatever's going on the inside is still going to be there. It's not going to go away. So it's about addressing all of these things, which just says your physical, emotional, and mental body. So this is about integrating all three of those things and making sure that we're working on and giving attention to all three of those things, not just one. So the outside seems to be maybe a place that we go to because it seems like, well, that might make me feel better, or that might get me the attention that I need, or it might make other people love me or want me. But deep down inside, it's like we're still feeling crummy. So Spirit is asking us to kind of maybe do some inner child work, maybe working with a therapist or like a program or a support group or something, where we can start figuring out, why don't we feel the way that we look on the outside, or why is it not matching up with what we want on the inside with what we're attracting on the outside. So there's some kind of a disconnect, I feel, that's coming through the reading today, that says we need to start kind of putting more time and focus on loving ourselves in all of these different capacities. Some of you guys might have a difficult time also letting go of someone from your past and pretending that you're okay on the outside. And so you are being asked to give yourself permission to grieve, give yourself permission to admit to yourself and be honest with yourself how you feel, and then start to take those steps to clear things up. So if you guys are spending time in a situation where, you really care about someone, but you're pretending that you don't, it's not saying that you need to make it that person's issue, but you might be lying to yourself thinking that you're okay in that situation when maybe you're not. Maybe it's time for you to exit that situation and no longer subject yourself to this pain and torment. So I don't know who that's for, but that's coming up in this reading today. So that was the energy of the self. Now let's go ahead and go into career. All right. Let's go into career, purpose, and mission. So this deck right here is called Hustle by Fire Witch Tarot. All right. What is the energy here that we need to know about our careers, our purpose and mission right now? What do we need to know here? It says that career is waiting for you. So this tells me here that there might be something right now for some of you where you want to do something different. You want to do something else right now. And maybe that is a little bit of that message that came through, which says you got to step outside of your comfort zone. So it's not going to happen when you're just kind of, playing it safe. This is about being daring and going outside of that comfort zone. That's how that career is going to, come your way, or that opportunity is going to come your way. So let's go ahead and get a card for my Treasure Trove Oracle. What is the energy here from this? We have the Scientist. It says, Eureka, this daring scientist is all about experimenting. Trial and error will bring you closer to groundbreaking discovery. So this is an indication, you guys, that you need to at least try. There's no guarantees in life. There's no guarantees in love, life, just anything. But you at least have to try, is what Spirit is trying to tell you today. Like the scientist, they go through many experiments, and a lot of them are fails until they get a hit. And that's what we're being asked to do. So if there's something that you want to try, you at least need to do it instead of thinking about it and never doing anything. So something needs to give here. Something's got to give. We got to take a step. Let's go into my Treasure Trove Tarot. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. Fantastic. So what Spirit's trying to say here to you guys is that some of you may want to work for yourself. And that right here is a confirmation that this is a good idea. This is something that you really at least need to try, because you can be the head honcho. Some of you guys might want to be influencers. Own your own business, run your own business, create your own brand. To me, this is a green light to go for it, because it's just waiting for you. What are you waiting for? That's what Spirit's message is right now. What are you waiting for? The only thing that can get in the way at this time is you. That's it. You're the only thing that's going to get in your way. So it's time for you to crown yourself and to at least try and to take a step in that direction, because that's the only way. Now, Taurus energy is very much about finances and money. So let's just say you need a certain amount of money to get started on something. Start to do your research and figuring out how you can get funded, or how you can go about things, or, work with someone like a financial advisor that can help to point you into the right direction. So there is perhaps someone that may be of influence to you in a positive way, or maybe even somebody that wants to help give you a leg up in this experience and to help push you or back you in this direction that you're wanting to go in. But this career that you want, this thing that you want to do, it's actually waiting on you to make the next move. It's not just going to show up on your doorstep. You're going to have to make some sort of a move here, and you are going to have to come out of your comfort zone in order for that to happen. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get another message. We have burned out. Take a small break. So whatever it is that you guys might be doing right now, you might feel very, very burned out. And so maybe it is time to put this on hold. Maybe it's time to take a break. It might even be that some of you guys have been, going towards whatever this is. You've been trying to build your brand. So if something isn't working and you're feeling burned out, do take a small break. For somebody that has been doing this since 2017 now, and I've been through some extreme highs and some extreme lows, you do have to realize when, rather than continuously pushing yourself or continuously doing something over and over again that's not working, you have to learn when to take a break, when to stop something, when to try harder, when to just go in another direction. So it is trial and error. So I know why the scientist is here, because that's just human nature. Anything that you're trying super hard for and it's not working, it's almost like the law of attraction is working against you at that point. So pull back, be more patient, get back in the flow, and then try again, or maybe try a different approach. And so, trying the same thing over and over again can lead to insanity and burnout if you're getting no results. So try something different. Don't be afraid to try something different. So let's go ahead and get another card here. Let's get another oracle. We have the sheriff. The sheriff is here to handle power struggles. Accountability is crucial. Prepare for added responsibilities. So it's definitely one of these cards where it's kind of like, obviously, if you want something, you're going to have to work for it. It's not going to just be handed to you. That sheriff has earned his position. That sheriff has earned, that respect. And this is about also maybe being able to handle the struggle. So some of you guys might be going from positions where maybe you are in a power position, and so you are going to be taking a little bit of a pay cut, or maybe your income is not going to be as, solid and flowing as it once was. And so these are the risks that you take with being your own business, being the head of your own business. But the exchange is that perhaps you're going to be happier in different ways. So this is about whatever internal struggle that you have that's keeping you from doing what you really want to do. We have to check in with ourselves. Is it our ego that's holding us back? Is it our fear that's holding us back? Is it common sense? Because sometimes that can hold us back, which we do have to pay attention to that too. Because not every idea that we have is the smartest thing, But we learn, though, with time. We learn how we are. We learn the excuses that we make. We learn who we are, and we just know at some point that, I know that I'm just holding myself back at this point. I know that I'm just scared and I just need to do it. And that's usually when you can break that barrier, is when great things start to happen. So yeah, Spirit is saying here that if you're feeling burned out, or if you're having this like struggle, this internal struggle, take a break and maybe reflect, maybe even talk to someone that is either in your industry or somebody that has gone through similar things, and like a mentor, get their advice and then proceed forward. So let's go ahead and get another tarot. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, but see, this is the thing. We know that we've got to work for it. That's the Eight of Pentacles. It means you've got to learn. Some of you guys might need to go to school or get certified to do something. Spirit is saying here that sheriff has worked hard to get to that position. We will have to do the same thing. So you will have to work hard. This is going to require some elbow grease. This is going to require some long nights. This is going to require you working hard with little results or little pay, maybe at first. And I can tell you, as someone who runs their own business, I've worked more hours and harder than I ever have than when I worked for a company. But the thing that's different is that all of my energy and time are going into my brand. And so the payoff to me is worth it at the end of the day. So when you love what you do and you stand behind what you do, it's a little bit different than working for someone else. So the payoff just depends, with what's important to you and what's not. But yes, Spirit is saying that you might want to teach classes and workshops. So this is something that that you're going to have to push hard and maybe create a plan and to, get all your ducks in a row to be able to teach these classes. So it will take some hard work and dedication on your part. Or this could be that you want to learn something. You want to be certified to do something specific. And so it is about seeking those things out to do something. And if classes and workshops don't resonate, this is just about you being required to work hard to get your brand going, your products out there, whatever it is that you're posting, shown, learning about social media and techniques and having a leg up in that department, doing your research. All these things may be required. And if you are really passionate about this, you will do it, is what I'm getting here. It's amazing. But some of you guys could be wanting to just shift your careers. You don't want to work where you're at anymore. And so that you're going to have to figure out something, get a plan of action going here. Stolen ideas, be careful who you trust. And, that's the thing about running your own business and building your own brand. Unfortunately, that just goes with the territory. I'm going to just refrain on my personal stories about this because I actually have a few, and it is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking when and it doesn't mean you own an idea, but it is heartbreaking when you see your original idea just being completely just copied, and it's devastating. But what can you do about it? All you can do is just keep doing you. And all you can do also moving forward is just be careful with who you're opening yourself up with ideas before you even put them out there, So this is basically saying here, when it comes to what you want to do and when it comes to working with people, definitely pay attention to that gut feeling that tells you, ooh, something feels off, or ooh, this person doesn't share my ideas. Or do you really know the person that you're wanting to go into business with? So be very, very smart when it comes to who you're working with, who you're collaborating with, and things like that, because at the end of the day, you may just not know that person, or maybe you think you do. And if you have some kind of feeling, definitely pay attention to those gut feelings. I cannot tell you how many times that I have had certain gut feelings, but it's too late. Or you don't like something that someone is doing or saying, and you're just horrified, but yet you move forward with it anyways, even though you shouldn't have done it, and then it just is disastrous. So it's all about the scientists. You try, you experiment, and then you learn. So nothing is going to be perfect, you know. You're going to have to kiss some toads and frogs before you find your prince. It's like that. And you just have to be willing to, you know, because I feel like also too with the stolen ideas, some of you might be afraid that if you put your stuff out there, it's going to be stolen. And that's, of course, always a possibility with art and your ideas. Yes, there are people that are out there, literally parasites, that are just waiting to pounce on your idea, take it, and do it different or even better, and then just steal the thunder. Absolutely, it happens all the time. So if that's what's holding you back, maybe do some research on trademarks or copyright or something. That way you feel better about sharing what it is that you guys want to share. So that's the next message. We have the mailman. The mailman delivers a special message to you. Good or surprising news is on the way. I think this is really cool because I feel like this really goes with the very first messages that came through. Remember that message that's coming to you? Remember I said that it might be coming through written word? Yeah, somebody might be messaging you about an opportunity. It's a special message that's coming for you, and it's a good news. It's surprising. It's good. It's an outcome that's good. It's something that helps you to move into this direction of the thing that you want to do. So some kind of a message is on the way. And even if it's not written, it's a message that you're getting from spirit that says, you know what, this is the way to go. This is what you should do. And I've had that happen to me where I was just like, you know, on the bottom, just thinking, I don't even know what I can do anymore. And then an idea came to me with something that I saw, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to try that. And thank God I did, because it's the only thing that has kept me afloat, and it has really improved things, and it's kept me going in my business. So these messages that sometimes we get, they are subtle, but they are so important. And it's definitely about trying it, because you never know what's going to be the answer. And we have the Two of Pentacles. We have multitasking, adaptability, and fluctuation of money. So this is great. So this tells me here that some of you guys, if you are in a regular job, but you're wanting to do something on the side, you are going to find a way to do both until maybe you can do what you love full time. And if some of you guys, you know, aren't in a position where you have to work a day job or a regular job, and you can just go forward with your idea and your craft, it might be that, you know, things are just up and down. It fluctuates when you run your own business, especially in today's economy. It's like you just never know what's going to impact things, or even competition, you know, people that, you know, copy what you do. And then there's just like, it's spread too thin now. You know, you're no longer an original. These things do tend to affect business, and it affects what you do. But this is about remembering what is important to you. What is it that you want to do? What's your end goal? So it's about coming up with and making a decision, and making a decision based on what's important to you. And that's what I feel the scales is here for us, because it's telling us, even though things are iffy, even though there's nothing that's set in stone, as in nothing's guaranteed, but you'll never know unless you try it. So it's time to stop either making excuses or to feel fearful because of things that could happen. That is just life. But it's about what kind of life do you want to live? What do you want to do for a living that you absolutely enjoy and can stand behind 100%. You know what I mean? So got to just figure out what's more important to you. So anyways, you guys, that's what I have for you so far. So we're obviously in 30 minutes. So I wanted to spend the rest of the reading going into love. So I'm going to stop it there. If you guys are interested in the love energy. So remember, this is going to be about the self-love, healing the self, breaking ties with toxic patterns, with old connections or relationships, and making room for new love in your life, new and upcoming love. Then definitely take a look at that link that I'll have down below in the description box that will take you to that reading. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Take care. Bye-bye.